2019 GMC Sierra airbag control module. That's the new one. And that is under your center console, which we're gonna, was a bear trying to get it. So we're gonna reverse this process and show you how it goes. So you gotta get the carpet back. Once you got your new one in, you're gonna have to have this vent out of the way. Let me go ahead and put that in. You can see the vents back in the spot and the carpet back over it. Now this whole center console has to be unbolted, and you have to have both your seats out to do it. So the next step going back together is going to be setting this console down, and you've got to be able to get this center tray out, and it's got a wire connection right there so that you can access the wire harness here to give you some more room to let the console go back. So I'm going to bolt that up and I'll show you where the bolts are at. Okay, center console is going to have 4 bolts, one up front and one back here that are 18 millimeter. Now to get this center tray out, you've got to pull this cover off around the seat belt, and then this side is just these metal clips. One broke, but you release those to release these tabs on the tray, and that makes it a lot easier. We'll put that back together. Okay, so don't forget to hook that wiring harness up back behind there that goes to this tray, and then it's just lining up the tabs, and it'll just drop in like that. Make sure those are all in. And now we'll go to the side. Okay, so this side panel is a bear. You've got to feed it. Let me get a flashlight. You got to feed it over this seatbelt anchor to get it to drop in to align your tabs. Like that. And then we'll put that bolt in. Okay, now you can see I've got that seat airbag out, or that seat is out because the airbag blew in it, and that made it a lot easier anyway. But if for some reason you didn't have to, you just had to replace the module, you're still going to have to loosen these seats, because you can see here, hopefully, this track interferes with your access to that bolt. These are power seats. I don't know if manual seats would be different, but I'm going to go ahead and set the bolts back in that. Okay. Alright, so that's bolted back in, no covers on that. Now we can put the seat back into alignment and bolt down the back of it, and that's going to be with these T50s. Okay, those bolts are in. Now off to the front. Okay, so your front tray, center console tray bolts are covered up by those covers right there. We've got the seat track bolts back in, and now we got to put this cover. If you've got to access your seat wiring, you need to take that off, and it just lifts out with those metal ears. Okay, so that just pops right back into place, and that's kind of the putting it back in method of finding it. I hope that saves you guys some time of trying to find it and what all needs to come out to get it out. So, but yeah, basically it's right under there. It'd be a lot easier if they made this easier to pop out and access, but they didn't. I hope you guys find this helpful.